Okay, says we are live. So of course, just gonna wait a little bit. Or I just post on Instagram, post some on Twitter, and let's see how many people will actually show up here. As my cat just jumped off the couch, so of course he may get involved at some point. But yeah, WrestleMania 37, night two, what a show! And yeah, night one. I guess that was a good show too, even though I didn't really get to watch night one in full, and unfortunately, because it was a night I had to work and I didn't get off till like midnight on Saturday, and I was tired as heck. I just didn't watch the whole show because I was just not in a good mood. But thankfully, having the entire day off, I was actually able to watch night two. And man, what a show! That's for sure. And it seems like night two. I don't know. Night two seemed like it was the best for me. I mean, yeah, I'm sure if I would have watched night one live, I'm sure it would be good too. But I only have made one gripe, and that's with the Orton Fiend match. But I hope that there's a proper explanation for why, well, why the Fiends lost. With Alexa Bliss wearing something on her head and all that stuff oozing out of her face. But yeah, see if people join in. I'm not going to put the link down for the StreamYard because I want to make sure only my subscribers join. So, of course, if you're somebody that follows me on Instagram or Twitter, I'll give you the link. Only if it's somebody I know, and I'll probably just delete it after that so I don't get any other users coming on it. Hey, Jay Stacy's been 90. What's up, Jim? Good to see you, man. Did you watch WrestleMania tonight? Of course, I know you're a big Randy Orton fan, so I know that's your guy. Oh, my cat just joined me back on the couch. But yeah, trying to wait and see who else will come in on the stream. I've been all right. Yeah, just working and trying to survive in this crazy world we live in. Hopefully as we get closer and closer to get back normal, hopefully you've been doing good. And also, I'm gonna always make sure I check my stream on the TV, so I just want to make sure things going good on that end. So hope you guys can hear me if I'm not buffering too much. So I know that has a tendency to happen with these streams. Maybe my Wi-Fi could be StreamYard. I don't know. But yeah, I just want to make sure things going good for you guys. Of course, WrestleMania, one heck of a show. Night two, I didn't watch, as I just mentioned earlier. I haven't watched night one in full. I just got clips of it. But definitely a good, decent show. It seems like I got all my night one predictions right, except for the tag title match of AJ and almost against the New Day. And then night two, I got maybe more predictions wrong. But, yeah. But anyways, Jim, hope you're doing good, man. Sorry I don't always come on your videos and comment. I mean, I do watch. I do try to watch your guys' videos. But yeah, I just gotta check some real quick. Yeah, just watching the video here over on my TV, so quick. Okay, watch the video here. All right, hit mute real quick. Okay, I just had to check the quality. I'm gonna have to figure out if it's my internet or what. Maybe at some point I'm gonna have to get an upgrade on my internet, so maybe if I do more streams like this, I can actually have better quality. Because man, I watch it on my phone and the quality is great. I watch it back on my television and it's like, wow, quality is not so great. It's not bad. It could be better, but oh well. I'm just trying to see how everything's working over on there. But yeah, of course, it's a StreamYard, so if anybody doesn't want to come and join me, I mean, I'll give the link to people I will be most likely willing to chat with, but I don't want some random people coming on. The last time I did one of my StreamYard live stream was at Royal Rumble time, and had some random guy pop on. He looked like he was a nice guy and all, but I prefer to let my subscribers join me. People who I don't, have a problem talking with, and I'm hoping more people will join in. Hey, TN Couponer, welcome, dude. I'm doing all right. How you doing? Of course, hey, I know you must have watched the show. get your thoughts. Like, try to get everybody's thoughts on the show. Where you guys want to chat with me in the live chat, or if you want to actually be on screen with me. Once again, if you want the link to the StreamYard chats again to the studio, I'll send you the link, by private message. But if not, that's all right. Like I said, I'm not going to put it on the screen. If I do, I'll probably delete it afterwards. All right, that's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. All right, it's got 3 viewers at the moment. Yeah, dude, so do I. I mean, it's nothing against Randy Orton winning, but at the same time, like Bray Wyatt's win-loss record is not great. I mean, the only win he had was last year against John Cena in the Firefly Funhouse. Other than that, man, I mean, this was supposed to be like his redemption. Like after 4 years ago when he last lost to Orton, you know, and it's just kind of weird to see what direction they're going to go with Alexa Bliss. Is she the puppet master? Is she the one pulling strings? Because like at first it was Bray Wyatt who was controlling Alexa, but I don't know. It's interesting. I want to see how that's going to go. And that anticlimactic ending where the lights shut off and then they were gone. Like, wow. That was crazy. But everything else was pretty good, at least for night 2. Once again, I'll mention again, I hate to repeat myself. I know everybody kind of joins in at certain times. I didn't watch night 1. And not that night 1 looked bad or anything. It's just because I was working Saturday night. And by the time I got off work, I was just too tired. I think Bray's here, 1-4. Yeah, I think he's 1-4. I looked up his record. Before tonight, it said he was 1-3. Let's see, because he had his first match with John Cena at WrestleMania 30. WrestleMania 31 was The Undertaker. Of course, WrestleMania 32, he didn't wrestle, but that's when he and Strowman and Rowan came out. They were in the fight with The Rock, and The Rock had that little quick match with, Rowan. 34, I think he was just involved in helping Woke and Matt Hardy win the Andre Memorial Royal, and then 35, or was it 35? Yeah, because 33, of course, was when he lost to Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. But yeah, so yeah. Question: where will Brock Lesnar fit in the storyline with Bobby or Reigns? I don't know. You would think because of his affiliation with Paul Heyman, you would think that maybe it'd be Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, but yeah, TN Couponer. I'm gonna put you guys' comments in the stream real quick so everybody else can see them. So JD Stacy 9, he says, question, where will Lesnar fit into the storyline? Bobby or Reigns? TN Couponer, his response, could set up Lesnar versus Lashley at 38, which, yeah, that could happen. Oh, did you guys see that flash on my screen? That might have been on my end, but it might look different for you guys than what I'm seeing on my screen. But, yeah, like I said before, if you guys want to keep chatting the light chat, cool, and I'll read you guys' comments. But if anyone wants to join me on screen, once again, I'm really just going to do it more for my subscribers that I recognize. If anybody does want to hop on screen, but, there's some people I would hope that if they do join, cool. If not, it's all right. Not a big deal. I made sure to, save a copy of the link on my other phone. So if I want to private message anyone that wants to join the stream, let me know if you want to join. If not, feel free to keep chatting the live chat, and I'll try to respond to you guys' questions. But I try to think of every match top of my head. At the women's, I'm just recapping night 2 because that's all I watched. Night 1, I know, I got every prediction right except for one. That was the Raw Tag Team title match, which I thought that the New Day was going to retain, but I guess they want AJ and Omos to be the champion. Which, hey, I don't have a problem with AJ being a tag champion. That means he's both a triple crown and a Grand Slam champion. So, hey, I'm at least happy for AJ in that sense. Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's good to see a fans again. Yeah, I'm sure that was a good match. That one I also predicted that Cesaro would win, and I'm glad he did. And like I said before, besides the Raw tag match, I pretty much had every prediction on night 1 right. Which, well, at least the wins and losses. I did predict some other things, like I thought maybe the Hurt Business would get back together, but that didn't happen. But yeah, I guess maybe at some point they will. If they don't, it's whatever. If this man likes to break up teams and factions. Of course, hey, congrats to Bianca Belair winning the SmackDown Women's title in the main event at night one. Oh, that was pretty cool, and I figured she would. And then, of course, night two with Bianca, Rhea Ripley defeating Asuka, which I'll admit I kind of feel bad that I picked Asuka to win. It's only because I thought maybe, well, they had one title change for a women's title the previous night, so I figured they probably weren't going to do it again. But, that's all right. The one I thought that was going to happen would have been the women's tag titles with Natalia and Tamina taking on the champions Jax and Baszler, which I thought that maybe that Tamina and Natalia would have won and they had that chance, but oh well, I guess gotta keep Jax and Baszler as dominant champions. How about the trash talking from Nia Jax when she was talking to Tamina saying, it's like, you ain't shit and I'm King Kong, bitch. I was like, wow. I was like, well, I'll give it to Nia. She's definitely a good heel. And I think so. Once some I got right. Like I did predict successfully that Sheamus would defeat Matt Riddle for Riddle, whatever, for the United States title, which that's fine. I figured it would happen. But I was wrong about Big E retaining his title in his hometown, as he would lose the Nigerian drum match to Apollo Crews thanks to Dabo Kato or Baba Tunde, whatever name he wants to go by. Guy that was on Raw Underground for a while before they got rid of that concept. So now he's going to be like a bodyguard / right-hand man for Apollo, which, okay, makes sense. In the back of my mind, I did kind of figure Apollo would win. But, yeah, I was hoping Big E would win in his hometown. But then again, how many wrestlers or superstars, or I'll call them, have won their hometown? It seems like if you're going to go with your hometown's champion, most likely you're going to lose. That's just how it seems to be. Most of the time, not always. Of course, I am happy that Kevin Owens beat Sami Zayn. And I even liked it at the end where, yeah, it looked like Sami wasn't too happy about Logan Paul not helping him. And then Logan Paul comes in and holds up KO's arm. And then KO gives Logan Paul a stunner, which that made me happy. Because, one, I don't like Logan Paul. And two, somebody collect pulling cards. Logan Paul is to blame, not 100% to blame, but he's a good portion of the blame for pulling cards being hard to find because he brought a lot of attention to it. But yeah, okay. Is Big E winless at Mania? I don't know. I'd have to think of all the matches he might have had. I'd have to look at his record. Oh yeah, like I said before, I'm definitely happy about that. Like I said, not because I don't like Logan Paul, but because of the attention he brought for Pokemon. Like we didn't need that attention because he brought the scalp in basically. It's not like he went and told people, "Go, oh hey, go out and scalp." The fact that he brought money into it, and he he was like opening up like vintage Pokemon products like base set, jungle, fossil, stuff like that. But since that stuff is like expensive as high hell, everybody's like, well, okay, we'll just go and start buying up the new product. And then, yeah, sorry for anyone else who's watching the stream and expecting to talk about Pokemon, but that's what I think about Logan Paul. And I don't want to see him in wrestling. I don't want to see wrestling figures fly off the shelf any more than they already do. I mean, I already had our time trying to find those AEW figures. I mean, shoot, I'm glad he's not involved in AEW. I mean, that would, I would not want him there as much as I don't want him involved in WWE. But yeah. So I'm happy about that match, Maybe one little minor disappointment. Kevin Owens didn't do what he said he was going to do, jumping off the pirate ship. He wanted to do it last year before they had to cancel last year's Mania at Raymond James Stadium, had to move it to the Performance Center. So obviously he did jump off something there, I think. But yeah, not to be able to do it on the pirate ship this year. I guess they thought maybe it would have been a good idea. I don't know. Maybe they forgot to, but yeah. Okay, put this right on the screen. Wrestling cards have gone to Box of Topps Chrome 2020 Holiday Board cards, stuff like yeah. It's bad for trade cards in general. Doesn't matter if it's Pokemon, wrestling, football, baseball, basketball. It seems like the only trade cards I see anymore that aren't getting taken off the shelves are Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering. Otherwise, Pokemon, wrestling, and major sports, they don't last long, unfortunately. It's sad. I mean, there are times where I'll get lucky, like you guys have seen as it plays, where I will find stuff. But it's like I'm lucky on occasion, but still, yeah, it's gonna be a while. I'm just waiting for the market to crash, and then finally things go back to normal, where these scalpers realize, oh, hey, we're not making the money we want to make because people don't want to buy from us. Yeah, no shit, no one wants to buy from you dumb scalpers. I mean, like I'll pay at most $5 to $10 more on products, but once somebody wants double, triple, insane prices for something that just came out, I'm not doing it. Now, down the road, if I can't find the product and I want to pay that price, fine, but most likely I won't, unless I really want it, because then otherwise I'll just go and buy the individual cards. But yeah, it's crazy. But okay, back to the WrestleMania review. I don't think I've ever match that I haven't talked about yet. I've talked about Fiend and Orton. I've talked about the women's tag titles, the U.S. Intercontinental, Raw Women's Championship. I think the only thing left to talk about for night two would actually be the main event. I'll put this coming up real quick. Sheer basketball high box for 2000. Yeah, I don't doubt it, man. It's crazy. I've watched videos of people going to stores and wait in line with scalpers and also other collectors. And then you'll see people just cleaning stuff off the shelves after the vendors are done stocking the aisle. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, it definitely was a good main event. I mean, I'll say this: I picked Daniel Bryan as my choice to win, but as a fan of Edge, I would have been happy if he would have won. The only reason I didn't pick Edge is because Edge, he's a little bit older now, and while I wouldn't mind him having one last title run, I feel like it would have been more for Bryan. But of course, the head of the table, you retained. And I guess I'm fine with that too. You gotta keep Roman Reigns as a strong heel, even if it's on the WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year. I mean, Bryan did do before. I guess history's not going to repeat itself with Bryan once again overcome the odds and a triple threat to be champion. But I was a little concerned at the end. Though I noticed that the two chair shots that first Edge gave to Bryan, and then the one that Roman gave to Edge were very different. The one that Roman gave to Edge was like you could tell he was protected. He was trying his best not to hurt Edge. But then the one before that, the one that edged to Bryan, that one looked like it hurt so bad that Bryan was twitching. It could have been just good selling, or I'm really concerned that he could have suffered concussion. And it's also kind of ironic when I mentioned that because how Bryan in storyline was mentioned to Edge and he's kicking him down the ground. Hey, you want a bad neck? And then all of a sudden, well, turnabout's fair play. I don't know if it was not. I know it's not Edge's intention, but still, that was a bad chair shot. And Bryan took a lot of bumps. So did Edge. I was like, man, that match. We got Dave Witt for the Arcade channel. Welcome to the stream, man. Since he pinned both men, next pay per view, Bryan versus Edge. Yeah, that could happen. I'm curious to see who Roman will defend the title against next, if he will. Yep. And of course, TAQ Partners saying hello to David. All right, so of course I got 3 viewers so far, so it looks like for sure two of my viewers are TNQ Partner and David Witt, our Arcade Toy channel. I don't know who viewer number 3 is, probably just somebody viewing at random. Of course, Katie Stacy of 90 was here just a moment ago. But like I said before, I'm only gonna probably only invite certain people into the stream. That's why I'm not putting the link on screen. At least would like to get maybe 2 or 3 people in this, but otherwise I'll just keep chatting with you guys. Maybe in the future I'll try to do another one in advance where I'll put the link like in people's messages, DMs on Instagram or on Twitter. Sucks you can't do it on YouTube anymore. YouTube removed the ability to send people messages, which I think is dumb because there's like one person I know that's only on YouTube, and that's my friend Josh Russell, which I haven't heard from him in a while. He doesn't really have any more social media anymore, so I can't really get in contact with him unless I, were to leave him a comment on one of his videos or something. But it'd be easier to message people, so I don't have people that, come onto my stream that maybe are just here to troll or they just don't have anything to add. Watch any video. Okay, well, I'll check your video out later. Of course, I put a video if you haven't had a chance to watch it. The one where I found home cards. And also, I went to my grocery store and looked at the groceries and bought those generic wrestling figures. By the way, I'm gonna do one more review. Not here though, but it's gonna be like a video. It's gonna be one where I actually found some more of those generic wrestling figures at my Family Dollar that come with a ring, and I'll probably put that video up sometime this week. And then, of course, if you're subscribed to my other channel, RHCTG, I'll have more videos, which I had to kind of cancel and upload because some reason I've been having a hard time getting videos uploaded. It doesn't matter if I switch back to my Wi-Fi or if I'm doing it through my cell phone data. I don't know what the heck's going on. And I've been trying to do videos that aren't usually too long. I mean, I've uploaded long videos in the past that didn't take too long to upload, but I don't know what's going on with YouTube's video uploader, but that's whatever. All right, so if anyone else has any other thoughts, I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer and give me you guys' thoughts on WrestleMania. Your Steam Couponers already had some good thoughts. You guys want to mention anything about night 1, night 2, who you thought should have won, or if you're happy with the people who won tonight. Overall, I think both shows were great. I mean, I'm not going to really rate night 1 because I didn't watch it, and I feel bad about that. But once again, I was at work on Saturday night, and we were busy on Saturday. I was a little bit irritated by the time I came home. And it's like, I mean, I just had to, just relax. And then, night 2, I feel like was good. I'm going to say night 2, I'd give like a 4.5 out of 5. Yep. The young couponer said a lot of new champions. Of course, it seems like the only belts that didn't change were WWE, the Universal, and then the women's tag belts. Those are the only belts that did not change. And I'm also surprised we didn't see a 24/7 title at all. They were showing all those little commercials for Old Spice with the Night Panther. So, I don't know, you figured there would be another spot at some point where R-Truth lost the belt only to win it back. But I guess, unless I missed that on night 1, because I didn't watch night 1. But I know that on night 2, they've showed like one commercial or two. Kind of lose my voice a little. I might have to get a drink in a moment. But yeah, I'd say yeah, night 2 was enjoyable though. I'm glad I got to watch it live. And of course, there were some performances. They had Wale doing Big E's theme, and they had this one chick, I can't remember her name, doing Rhea Ripley's theme, which kind of seemed like the chick was not doing a good job singing. I don't know, just seemed like she was off at times. And I like metal music and all, that's my favorite music, but it seemed like it just didn't work too well. But yeah, I feel like some of the best entrances were like Motorhead doing Triple H's theme at like WrestleMania 17, and then I think what was it, WrestleMania 19, or I can't remember which one. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm starting with my voice. Be right back. I'll get a drink. Maybe y'all can look at Rescue for a moment. There's Rescue. Say hi, Rescue. Oh, Rescue got off the couch. He followed me in the kitchen, guys. Sorry. All right, I'm back. I just had to, get a drink real quick. Thought Rhea versus Asuka could have gone a little longer. Yeah, there's a lot of matches that could have gone longer than others, but course, Orton and Wyatt went a lot quicker than I thought it did. In fact, I'm about to look up the match times. Let me look that up real quick. Go to Wikipedia. See what they got the match times listed. I'm gonna look up night 2 times. Night 1 I could kind of look up, I guess, but yeah. Let's see. So let's see. Night 2. Let me look at the results real quick. Okay. All right. So Orton defeating the Fiend was 550. Jackson Baszler in their match with Tamina and Natalia was 14 minutes and 20 seconds. 9 minutes 20 seconds for KO versus Zayn. Sheamus and Riddle was 10 minutes 50 seconds. Apollo Crews and Big E's match was 650. Rhea Ripley and Asuka's okay. That was 13:30, and then it looks like the longest match was definitely the main event. Reigns with Uso and Heyman against Edge and Bryan. That was 22 minutes long. So yeah. So I don't know. I know they kind of try to keep matches short because they're split over 2 nights, and how fans in the past have always complained about the shows being too long. They're not going to be doing the 2-night concept next year, which I'm fine with because I'd like to be able to watch the whole show in full, but I almost feel like the 2-hour kickoff show isn't really necessary. And maybe, unless it's like a big WrestleMania, like say WrestleMania 40, I feel like they shouldn't have to ever do a 5-hour show. I feel like even 4 hours is too long. Maybe it's just me getting older. I'm going to put this on the screen real quick. I went to Target and got Undertaker figure. Okay, cool. Oh, you probably the Legends one. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I never really have a chance to go to Target. I usually have to buy my figures online if I want to take Target when it comes to exclusives. Heck, even trying to find the exclusives at Walmart are bad. I haven't found those new Decade Domination figures. My Walmart never got them, unfortunately. Ugh. All right, so I'm looking at the night 1 matches. Bobby Lashley MP versus Drew McIntyre. That was 18:20. And then the tag team turmoil match was 14 minutes 15 seconds. Cesaro Rollins was 11 minutes 35 seconds. Styles Owens against the New Day was 9 minutes 45 seconds. Strowman with defeating Shane McMahon was 11 minutes 25 seconds. 15 minutes and 5 seconds for the Bad Bunny Dame Priest against Miz Morrison. And then Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks was 17 minutes, 15 seconds. So I think night 1 had a lot of the longer matches compared to night 2. And for what I remember, night 1 almost didn't get underway because of the weather. So it's like surprising that how night 2, which got off without a hitch, had shorter matches despite or the main event. I mean, well, I guess all of them were like equal in length, but seems like I don't know. So there was much more longer matches for night 1. Yeah, WrestleMania 38 is gonna be in Texas, which I don't know. There's a chance I might go. One of my friends messaged me a while back saying, "Hey, you think you might be able to save some money to go to WrestleMania 38 in Dallas?" I'm saying, I might. Would be cool. Hold on, put your comment on the screen real quick. Did you see Mandy Rose slip her edge because of the story? Like, I saw the clip online a little bit. I was like, I heard it was like, yeah, a big slip, but she was able to get back up. The only thing I was got confused, like, wait, she had hair extensions. Man, Rose had cut her hair, but now she's wearing like hair extensions. Like, I don't know. I like Mandy Rose when she had her hair growing out, but I never liked hair extensions. I feel like she should let her hair grow back out naturally instead of trying to wear extensions. I don't like when Renee Young was doing it. I don't like when Lana was doing it. I just don't like hair extensions. Like, if you're gonna cut your hair, just let it grow back out naturally. But whatever, that's just me. But yeah, I'll probably stick around for a little bit longer, guys. Once again, if you guys have any more thoughts, I'm gonna put this right on the screen. David Witt says he has the Royal Rumble from 1998 to 2002 and his DVD collection. Oh, okay, cool. I used to actually have the Royal Rumble 2001 on VHS. I don't anymore. I used to have that. And that's one of the few WrestleManias prior to the WWE Network being around that I've actually have watched. I could always watch like other Royal Rumbles and WrestleManias and all that on Peacock. I mean, I used to watch stuff on the WWE Network before. Of course, you got to remember my throwback series that I ended up having to cancel because of my stupid, copyright claim I got from WWE. But now I don't know if I'm gonna do streams yet anyway because they haven't even put everything up on Peacock yet. I know they're slowly trying to get everything on there from the network. Which I don't know. I'm gonna miss WWE Network, but it seems like Peacock didn't do too bad. I did kind of notice one thing that compared to like any time I've watched pay-per-views on WWE Network, the stream never went off at any point. I swear, like that was terrible. Maybe the Peacock stream service is more, I guess, more established. Like maybe NBC knows what they're doing with it, so maybe they're able to stop, people from like. Well, they're not trying to stop people, but it's like I think they can handle is what I'm trying to say. When a lot of people start watching the stream all at once, while WWE Network they couldn't handle it. And yeah, right here, Peacock has a lot of footage to censor, which that is probably one gripe I have. Which come on, if people are going to pay for something, they should be able to watch wherever they want. I mean, that's why parental controls exist. Like those could just be premium features. I can understand maybe censoring that stuff on the free version of Peacock, but of course you have Peacock in your title. People are going to take that the wrong way. I know Peacock's a bird, but still, a lot of innuendo there, right? I know I had to go there. I'm sorry. I promise I don't really have that dirty of a mind, but still the stuff that they want to take off there. I mean, like I said, it makes sense the free version, but I feel like on the premium version, they should leave it on there, just have parental control. So if a parent doesn't want their kid watch some of the Attitude Era, then it's understandable. But people like us who are old enough to watch this stuff and want to go back and watch it, like we should have a right to watch it. And then I also think about how much of stuff of Chris Benoit is going to be taken out. I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan of Benoit. I mean, he was a great wrestler. Let's put aside what he did, where you think he did or not. There was a lot of great matches he had. It's like there's going to be people that are going to be pissed off if any of that gets cut out, just because maybe NBC don't want that on there. But I don't know. Let's see. David Wood asks, I remember iCarly. Yeah, I remember iCarly, but I didn't really I didn't watch it when it was on, but I've caught it in reruns, but yeah, not the biggest fan of that show. It's okay. All right, TA Couponer right here. Vince may have lost touch with wrestling, but he's still a genius businessman. Yeah. Of course, if you guys didn't have a chance to see my little Peacock skit I did back when I did my Royal Rumble review, I had him there with like I had a figure of Vince McMahon, a figure of Triple H, and a figure of Stephanie, and then I had my cat's Peacock toy, and I did make Stephanie say, "Well, from business sense, it does make sense. Like it's good from a business standpoint." Which, yeah, I mean, WWE was losing a lot of money with their network. People were dropping the subscriptions like crazy. I mean, shoot, I was one of the people that dropped my subscription. Now, the Peacock app, I mostly only have it for WWE, but I probably will watch some of the stuff they have on there for NBC. Like, I need to go catch up on Young Rock. I only watched like one episode, and it was on a Tuesday night that I was home from work because of the weather. So I actually got to watch the premiere of it, but I haven't really watched the episodes since then. All right, I'm glad you thought it was funny, man. Yeah, I had to put that skit in there because Vince likes cock. Remember that? Remember when they had that skit on Raw where Triple H and Shawn Michaels were in the back and they were rising up on the screen. Remember? That's the first thing I thought of. The first thing I thought of the day I heard that WWE was moving all their network content to the Peacock app. I was like, oh yeah, Vince loves cock. Of course, yeah. Bring the little peacock over here. Here's the mascot of the Peacock app. Well, not the literal mascot. It's my cat's peacock toy, but this is what I use in the video, which Surprised my cat's not. Here comes my cat. Rescue. Go get it. Go get it. I'm going to try to give you guys a little shot of Rescue over here. There it is. Say hi, Rescue. And be all camera shy, like you look out your peacock toy. Wow. I have a question. Why the Undertaker retires? Probably because it was finally time for him to retire. He's not in the best health. He's taken so much time off from injuries over the last 20 years or so. It's like he needed to retire at some point. And I say that with all respect, Undertaker. I mean, probably one of the best of all time. Somebody who's been with Vince McMahon since the first day he came to WWF back in 1990, back at Survivor Series. So he's been loyal since he's been there. But at some point the guy needs to retire. Doesn't mean he still can't make appearances here and there, but I'm just waiting for that day he finally gets in Hall of Fame. They just inducted Kane. So I feel like, next year they have to induct The Undertaker. They have to. So right here, of course. TN Coupon asking, how's my cat? Well, he's doing all right. Rescue, come back up to the camera. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Of course, he's camera shy because that's how he is. As you guys can tell if you watch my videos that he doesn't really like having the camera in his face. There's times like he'll be sleeping. The minute I get my phone, because he has that supersonic hearing, he'll hear my phone and he'll look at me like, he's like thinking like, you motherfucker, why are you filming me? I don't want to be filmed. Excuse my language. I know I'm cursing a lot, but hey, I don't do these for kids. So if you're a kid, I apologize. Or if you don't like hearing foul language, but hey, most of us are adults here. I mean, I try to be adults, even with all my toys and stuff, but I'm a collector, of course. And yeah, of course, I'm going to show you this back here. Like, see that cool Turtles picture back there? I don't know if I've shown that to you guys. Well, I mean, you see in the stream, but very cool, those lenticular pictures back there. My cousin got me for Christmas. Also, if you remember my video I did back in 2019, he got me that Power Rangers one, so he also got me that Turtles one for Christmas. So I thought I'd show that again real quick. I'm sure I probably have shown it at some point, but all right, as my cat walks off, I think he wants to go back out. Rescue, do you want to go out? Where are you going, Rescue? All right, so currently it is 11:43, so I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer. Thank you. I of course. I wish I had more vintage turtle figures. I would love to get more. Of course, you guys know I mostly collect wrestling figures more than anything nowadays. I mean, I still collect turtles every now and then, though I don't collect anything new since they don't have any turtle figures out anymore other than maybe the NECA ones, but I can never find those. Of course, they had that cartoon series that was out back in 2018 called Rise of the Teenage Ninja Turtles. I didn't like that series. It was not as good as the one that was on before, the 2012 series. That series was good. And then they came out with the 2018 series. I was like, oh, that series looked bad. And I saw the toys. I didn't like those toys. I love the 2012 toys. They were awesome. I don't know if you guys can. I'm going to try to see how much I can show you guys up here. Some of the 2012 figures up there I have above my doorway because I had to kind of take them out of my bedroom since I had like my bedroom filling up with WWE figures. No, I still have some 2012 figures in my bedroom, but I need to clean my room up before I guys collect it for. And I also been redoing my office where I have my main Elite collection and my AEW figures. Because I would love to get AEW Series 2. And I think Ringside now has them back on pre-order. So I may have to get on the ball because Shop AEW, when I went there to try to see what figures they had in stock, all they had was like, I think they just had the Young Bucks Rio, and I think they may have had either Orange Cassidy or Pac, but I already have them. But then they showed everybody for Series 2. They were all sold out. I was like, dang it, especially Moxley. People are wanting at least $40 for Moxley. Buy it now. And if you find an auction for it, nope, people buy it like crazy. Of course, it has that AEW Championship, so yeah, everybody wants my belt. And that's just the regular figure. The Chase version, where he has the inner circle shirt and the little bit of the bubbly champagne bottle, that one's going for way too much because it's like what, a limited one of. It's either 1 of 500 or 1 of 1,000. Either way, those chases are impossible to find. And if you do find them, yeah, expect to pay a lot from eBay. Freeze on YouTube. Maybe have Milo Point on his channel. Oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah, MLP is okay. I don't like to, admit that. I've watched it a few times. It's not a bad series. I'm not really gonna consider myself a brony or anything, but it's kind of like if I say that, that's like I'm committing suicide on my channel. And when you say that, it's like, oh no, he's a brony. We don't want him here anymore. Like, which is sad because all this crap, like, oh hey, a girl likes comic books. Hey, she's awesome. A guy likes my pony. Oh, you're the worst. Like I don't care, but you know what? You can like whatever you like. I like wrestling. I like my Ninja Turtles. I like my Power Rangers. I like my Pokemon. And like I said, I've watched MLP a few times. I thought it was okay. I like to go into things with an open mind. Hell, one thing I actually prefer to watch is like a lot of anime. Like I love Love Live School Auto Project, Love Live Sunshine. Those are some good shows. And those are like shows that are considered girly, but I think a lot of guys like those shows too. It's just once again, being a wrestling fan, it's like if you admit it, you're like anything else in wrestling. It's like, yeah, there are wrestling fans who will be accepting, and then you'll have those wrestling fans who are like, oh, if you like anything about wrestling, then we don't want anything to do with you. Especially if you want to like something like you want to anime or MLP or I don't know. It's crazy. I wish people could just be like, you know what? If it's not doing you harm, and if somebody else enjoys it, and makes them happy, then I feel like people should just stop judging. It's just like people are so judgmental nowadays. Like, I don't care what people are into. You could be into whatever the heck you want to be into. Be a girl that's in the comics, a guy that's in the girl stuff. I really do not care. It's just like, I mean, like I said, I'll make that a mission clear that I have no problem with MLP. It's not the thing I'm really into, but it's like, I don't know. It's just how people are. Especially when I used to watch like Wrestling Jesus videos. The minute I see him video of him bashing bronies, I'm like, damn. Then again, he also bashes wrestling fans too. I'm like, damn, Wrestling Jesus, you shouldn't even call yourself that anymore. I think they call himself that ironically because he used to be a wrestling fan, then he got tired of it. Checking Shop AW. Yeah, they probably took Series 2 off their website after they all sold out. They were there like a few weeks ago, but they were sold out. So, which is, I prefer if they're not going to have anything in stock, they take off their site because I hate that. And it's like, it's the same thing with Pokemon cards nowadays. Like, if I go to a site, try to look for Pokemon cards like GameStop or Best Buy, and it'll show me something, it'll show it's sold out. Like, then why is it on your site unless you're going to get it in stock? I mean, it bugs me a little, but that Pokemon's popular, AEW shirts are popular. Hell, WWE Elites are still popular, but thankfully I can still find stuff at Ringside Collectible and I guess eBay for decent prices. But I don't know. Everything's just been hard to find. Especially as we're still in this stupid pandemic and people are trying to find ways to make money. Okay, so you did see Series 2, but yeah, that's what I figured. So they're on the site, but they're still out of stock. But right now, as I mentioned before, they are on Ringside. I just haven't got around to pre-order them. I'm kind of just trying my best not to spend money like crazy. I mean, there's still a lot of WWE Elites I still need. And I'm kind of like, I don't know, I like going out and hunting in retail. It feels more satisfying than buying stuff online because I could drop like hundreds of dollars online, but just to find one figure in retail, just one, I'm happy. Like when I found that Bianca Belair elite, she was like the only elite I found at one time back in January, and I was like, you know what? That's fine. It's better if we just buy one figure on, in stores than going online and dropping so much money that I'm like, wow, I dropped all that money. And it's like, yeah, I'm happy with figures in my collection, even if I buy them online, but it's just so much more of a thrill to get them in a store. And as long as you make sure to check if it has the accessories, because I think only maybe one time I bought a figure and it didn't have an accessory because I was a numbnuts, didn't look. It was a Define Much Chris Jericho. He was missing one of the belts, which I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to buy one online because I don't want to take this figure back to the store and say, oh hey, this figure has a belt missing. They're gonna think I took the belt out because once again I made a mistake of not checking the package. Because usually I try to do that, but there's one time where I grabbed it, didn't even look, because it looked like it wasn't even tampered with. But it's like you'd think it'd be clear right there the belt was missing, but oh well, it happens. Custom rooms, $24.99. Yeah, I have noticed that, but that's all right. May isn't too far away. May is only next month, so I mean, like I said, I'll probably will pre-order mostly the figures I want from Series Two. I do want the whole set. It's a solid set. The ones I want the most, of course, Moxley, MJF, and then Hangman Page, and they are going to be also released in later sets, but it seems like they're having a hard time getting stuff out of retail, kind of. I mean, I guess Series 3 wasn't so hard to get out, but I don't know what the heck was up with Series 2. Why a lot of people haven't even seen Unrivaled Series 2. Like, I've seen a few videos where people found, like, Series 2 maybe once, and then never again. And they saw Series 3 pop up plenty places, I guess. Maybe because that's when Target started getting the figures when Series 3 came out. Have you ever gotten mail from your subscribers? Yeah. Actually, I've got a mail before. My buddy Josh Russell actually sent me something in the mail one time. He sent me like a little figure of Misty. Now it's been pretty good, like a fairly long time ago. Like, and I've actually done trades actually with people. In fact, there was this one guy I used to like we did one trade and then I bought some figures from it. This guy called the Madness or the Madness. He used to do videos on YouTube. He don't do them anymore. But he used to do like a lot of wrestling figure and Hot Wheels videos. And in fact, it's like kind of get to know him. It's kind of like got me more into doing trade card videos because I ended up, trading him some trading cards for a figure. Then I started, I don't know, get inspired to start doing wrestling card videos. This was back in late 2011, early 2012. And it does suck nowadays. I can, like anyone else, can't find wrestling trading cards in retail alongside Pokemon. I mean, I have better luck finding Pokemon cards, but it's not wrestling cards. At least not the new sets. I know there's probably some older sets I can still find on eBay for a decent price, but the new stuff, not so much. Man, no, but I'm gonna try to stay positive. Um, well, I'll talk about it at some point. I'm not gonna put my address out here publicly. I mean, I guess you can check my about page, my email address. That's the only way I'm gonna let anybody have my address or my Instagram or my Twitter. I don't know. It's like I don't know what you want to send me, but just get in contact with you either through Instagram or on Twitter or something, or through my email, and I'll see if I want it. But if you want to send me anything, I don't really ask people to send me anything. That's like I don't really expect fan mail. If I ever do decide to have fan mail, I'd get a PO box, but I don't really have the time to do that right now. Maybe in the future, I'm not a big channel. And you know what's funny? I have like 1,500 subscribers, and people that I talk to in my real life, at work and stuff, they're like, "Oh man, that's awesome." I'm telling you, yeah, it's great. I'm not trying to be like, "Oh, it's not a good thing that I got the subscribers," but it's not really all it's cracked to what it is. It's almost like until you get to that 100,000 point, or you actually are getting like people watching videos like crazy, and you can put up daily uploads. Believe me, I tried it. I don't know. It's just YouTube's dumb algorithm, and it's like, believe me, I try to be active as much as I can. I try to be consistent on my other channel along with this one. It's like YouTube's algorithm is broken. I hate it. On eBay, Mr. Pack, cards, 24. Okay, I'll check it out. I know they also do a lot of mystery packs of Pokemon too. I'll have to look for that. Yeah, you want to check on Instagram. I mean, right now you don't have to send me anything. I really don't expect anything from anyone. Like I'm good. I mean, unless you just send a message, whatever you think that you want to send me, and then I'll think about it. But just yeah, you should know my Instagram account. Of course, as always, at Rebel Cowboy. Mostly I'll just let people I can trust. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I'll check out that link. I'll check it out later. Getting ready to wrap up here soon. I was gonna see how many more people do join us. That's kind of a funny thing. It's kind of like I almost want to say the magic words. All right, I'm about to get off, and then all of a sudden somebody jumps in before I leave. So So I'm gonna give this about another 5 minutes, and if nobody joins us, for the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna wrap it up. I mean, I do appreciate talking to you guys. You guys are cool. I know it's kind of late as I'm doing this, so whether some people are already in bed because they're working in the morning, or if it's on the other side of the world, and maybe they're already at work, or who knows what else is going on. I know that my buddy Josh in Australia, it's probably like already sometime late in the day over there, like in the afternoon, almost in the evening. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of everything to talk about. But overall, WrestleMania 37, night 2 was good. Night 1, I'll have to go back and watch again at some point. Like, I feel like the only matches I probably would have cared for on night 1 would have been probably Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre, Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. Maybe the women's tag Toro match I probably would have cared for. The other matches. I know the only match I would not really care for, but it looked like it was decent, would have been the Bad Bunny and Dave Priest versus Miz and Morrison. I mean, it looked like an okay match. I mean, I guess from what I saw in the highlights, Bad Bunny did a lot better than I thought he would. I'm just not big on rap music when it comes to at least modern rap. But you know what? I can at least respect that he's a wrestling fan. The tag match of AJ and Omos versus the New Day, which I feel like AJ's got, obviously you've always got to support him, but I don't know. I don't really care for that bodyguard all that much. I mean, once again, I'll say, like I said before, I'm happy for AJ finally becoming a Grand Slam champion in WWE, which, hey, 2 companies. He's already been a Grand Slam champion in TNA, so it was cool that he finally did in WWE. And he's also, because of that, also automatically a Triple Crown champion, because he already had, the WWE Championship, the United States Intercontinental, so all he had to do was add the tag titles. Because, to be the Triple Crown, you have to have a world title, a secondary title, where it'd be the U.S. or Intercontinental, and then, of course, tag title. And then, of course, you finally did that at the tag belt. And because of that, he's already a Grand Slam. So, pretty cool. So, Team Couponer, better night. Both nights were better than I thought, yeah. That Bunny did a lot better than I thought. Hit destroyed in the eye, I saw that. And then, put your comment right here. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely was in fact, their match I think we need to see at some point would be AJ versus Cesaro. That'd be awesome. I mean, I want to say we have seen AJ and Cesaro in the ring at one point. Maybe, I don't know if it's been WWE or if it's been the indie scene, but I don't know. I'm just I forget sometimes. Just like the matches we see every week on Raw and SmackDown, just kind of. I mean, obviously, AJ be on Raw and Cesaro be on SmackDown. Until we have the next draft, they wouldn't be on the same show again, unless there's a special. Oh, we're gonna do the wild card rule again. Yeah, I'm just trying to put your thoughts here, guys, as I'm getting ready to wrap up here soon. All right, so I'll definitely have to come back on here again at some point. I'll try to do on a Thursday or something. Maybe just do a hangout stream so y'all can come on here, and maybe if I let some people know in advance, I can bring some people on here as guests. Doing some real quick. Okay. Well, there was a tag team match of AJ Styles, Cesaro versus KO and Chris Jericho. They have been a tag match, but I don't see any singles matches. I mean, that'd be a good match. I guess if you want to draw me something, I mean, you can share it with me. Yeah, I may have to do that. A video 2 or 3 days before I do my stream cut. I don't know. It's just, I feel like even if I put up a video, it's like everybody sees it in their notifications. That's why I usually try to use Instagram. It seems like that's the one place I get the most like reactions from anybody. I have like good decent amount of people that actually follow me over there, like John Patel, JD Stacy the '90s there, Lad Lucha World is there, and there's like a few other people that are on Instagram. So whenever I post something, they'll actually make sure like my post. And yeah, it's just hard to really get people's attention over here on YouTube. It's like, I mean, just want to make sure if you guys have your notifications on, make sure they're always on, so you guys don't miss anything. Yep, that's how I usually get people to come over here. Like anytime I've done a stream, I know if I post some on Instagram and say if John Patel is awake, he would come over here and actually join me for the stream. Which he's probably in bed right now, and that's all right if he is. But yeah, I'm about to wrap up here in a moment, guys. Actually, it's already past midnight here, so I was just looking at a few more things off my phone. That's one more thing. Hold on, I'm almost about to be. All right, just so. No, you think there'd be something online of AJ Styles versus Cesaro slash Claudio Castagnoli, which that's Cesaro's real name. Okay, well, I just had to look it up real quick. I'm sure, once again, Rollins and Cesaro, that probably was a good match. Both of them former Ring of Honor superstars. And oh, like I said, night two was good for what it was. Still disappointed in the outcome of the Fiend versus, um, Randy Orton, but I guess we'll see what they say on Monday night, why that happened, why Alexa did what she did. All right, cool, dude. All right. And I'm glad you came on the stream. I do appreciate it. So, guys, I'm about to wrap it up here. I'm gonna probably have one video up sometime this week. It'll be my kind of like a dollar wrestling figures review. Like I mentioned earlier, I did pick up this set for my family dollar, and I'm gonna have it alongside the figures I bought at my grocery store. So that'll probably come up sometime this week. And then I'm gonna try to get some videos up on my other channel that are Pokemon related. And if I can get them uploaded, that's the only problem. As I mentioned, also I'm having problems getting stuff uploaded. I don't know if it's just YouTube or if it's on my end. I don't know. I know that sometimes I'll go out somewhere where my cell reception is better and I'll actually have luck. All right, dude. Thank you. Yep. So, guys, T on Coupon said right there. So, as always, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed WrestleMania. And sorry for the hiccup. I'll try to be back on for a live stream again at some point. Maybe the next interview I'll try to do a live stream. I'll try. But other than that, guys, I'm wrapping it up. Once again, thanks for watching. Rock on. Keep collecting. And as always, stay safe.